Hi, students. Dr. Cohen here. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. First of all, your first Outliers quizzes have all been graded. If you did not get a perfect score on your quiz, there are comments made to let you know why you didn't get that perfect score. So if you go in and you look for, go into the quizzes, find the Outliers quiz, the first one, go to attempts, open that up. There is a place where you'll see my comments. You click on that, open it up, and it'll give you an explanation. I only provided explanations when people didn't get a perfect score. So, and I wanted to talk to you all about that a little bit because you do have your next Outliers book quiz coming up. So the next book quiz is, it's today. All right, so let's talk about that. For the most part, a lot of people lost points because they did not provide the minimum amount of words, or the other thing that happened was there was mechanical errors. So I think I had recommended this before, but I'm going to reiterate: type it into a Word document, copy and paste it into the quiz in order to be able to see errors and in order to be able to know how many words. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the discussions that are coming up from your TED Talks. So I thought what I would do is screen share and just show you. I have set up my folio so that it is set up as a student. So if you go into module 2, you'll see here's the discussion instructions, which says watch one of the TED Talks and the oral presentation from one of your group members, write about what you learned from both the TED Talk and the presentation. So you'll have to find someone who did something different than what you did. That initial discussion post is due the 23rd at 11 p.m. And then the response post, which is due 2 days later, is find a member of the group that watched a different TED Talk and presentation and reflect on what you learned from their comments. Let me just move back to here and show you this other document that I created. So here is a link to your group's TED Talk presentation. So if you go in here, it's a list of all the students and which group you're in. And you'll need to know that because you can only go to your group's TED Talk. And then here are the links to each of the groups. So I'm going to go into one of the groups just so I can show you what's in there. So if I go to group 1, 3 presentations in here and this spreadsheet. So open up the spreadsheet first, and what you see is the names of the students, the email address, the title of the TED Talk, and the link to the actual TED Talk. But then this tells you whether or not their TED Talk is embedded in their presentation. In that case, you can just watch their presentation. The TED Talk will be in it. Some students didn't do that. That's fine. In that case, like for instance, Isabella didn't have hers embedded. So you're going to have to go to this link, watch the TED Talk, and then go and watch her presentation. It'll also give you a sense of what's covered. So, you know, if there's multiple ones of the same topic or if someone presented the same topic as yours. So go to the spreadsheet first, pick what you're going to do. Then you go back to group 1 and you choose which one of these presentations you're going to watch. Of course, you're not going to watch your own. So that's that. Again, this is a link that if you go to module 2, you go to module 2, you'll see links to your group's TED Talk presentation, figure out which group you're in, and then you'll do the group presentation, watch link there, watch a group presentation, and then your discussion is about that. So hopefully that gave you some clarity. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks. Bye now.